Hello everybody, welcome to your live watch on the opening day of the Super League Rugby League season. Leeds Rhinos versus Warrington, hope you guys do enjoy. And let's hope for a cracker. I bet. Even you were surprised to see Leeds get to grand final after your start last season. You were lit. But eventually they turned up after sacking the manager, got a new one in, and then fortunes changed. We know we know something that could learn a thing or two. Chelsea Football Club in football, learn from that. Our fortunes can fucking change. Here we go, game is on the way, folks. An actual kick looks nice. In the pre-season friendly, which we like you say, Leeds haven't won any pre-season games. And they said they were doing that kick all most of pre-season. Yep.
And reaching a big tackle on that Warrington 20-metre line, and Caesar with the kick into a bit of space. And Thule's back there to defuse the challenge, but that shows maybe what we can expect from Leeds here tonight. I think we certainly see the confidence, don't we, with the short kick off there, but Aidan Caesar will be bitterly disappointed with that finish to the set. Good work from Josh Lewis. Fantastic atmosphere. Fans here in good numbers, including Leeds, who sold all their allocation, filled all their buses, and endured.
Hope it'll be a good game, folks, and hopefully it'll be a cracker.
And hoping for big things from their side, who provided big things eventually last season after a shaky start.
Oh, not the one guy I think of all the time.
Not that that was an indicator of the shape of things to come, because of course Warrington, after a good start, couldn't build on that and finished 11th in the table. They're hoping for better things here tonight, and they're in possession with Thomas McGailey and the ball back.
Even like Warrington's kid even looks nice. You twat. You are a twat.
Short kicking game, I would guess. Before the match, Sam Tompkins talked about the short kicking game of both Drinkwater and George Williams. Just 12 inches too far there. And Williams with a new partner alongside him in Josh Drinkwater. What can we expect from that combination now?
So guys, keep your questions coming.
The Catalan Dragons' vast experience in Super League. His 5th Super League club he's on. It's Leeds in possession now. 3 tackles gone. He's got 30 metres.
And I'll answer as many questions as I can.
Caesar, the slip from... It was Morgan Gannon just losing his footing on this pitch, which is a bit slick out there.
If that Warrington's pitch view looks like it's very awful.
Back goes Matthew Ashton to pick the ball up.
And also, for those of you in the chat, put down which team out of the two you support in the chat.
A player with a lot of skills, can play in the centre, play in the back row.
Or, if you like rugby, what team you actually do support. Sound like...
And signing for Leeds, but again, good meters made by the Rhinos. They're asking questions and not afraid to ask some serious ones. I think that's early on in the year as well. Starting with such a big game, it's going to be such a battle. You know, the big fella's there, so it's going to come down to that kicking game.
But I always think, never be negative, always be positive. Try already, folks. Oh, great. 4-0 Warrington, folks.
And it's Ben Curry who's sitting on the way.
But at this moment, guys, if you're wondering, I'm a neutral on this, but I react to whatever happens because I'm trying to be happy for a friend if it all goes right, and be sad for him if it all goes wrong, because that's what you do, you're supportive. But I say stupid things and it seems to be bad luck this coming week. Nah, because the first thing is, I said to my dad on Saturday, England have got the game won, Italy are not coming back into the game. As soon as I said that, 2 minutes later, Italy go and score a try against England.
34 years of age, the newly appointed
Yeah.
300 appearances going back to 2012 when he joined the club. And he adds the extras to that dusty try.
There we go, folks. It is 6-0. But it's still early doors. Because tomorrow will be my stress, because Sheffield Eagles are playing Battery Bulldogs, who we haven't won literally all of last year.
Warrington alert to that threat this time.
Who's ate more, Warrington or Cass?
Who had a great debut season last year. Missed only 1 of 28 after his move from Newcastle for Tigers.
But I bet more people would say Cass over Warrington.
Operating at loose forwards this evening. Warrington, like Leeds, missing 1 or 2 players now. Here is Paul Vaughan, debut for the former Canterbury and Canberra man, who will bring some considerable expertise and strength. 6 to go, says the referee.
Jesus Christ. Oh, hellfire.
Capitalise on that great start. All the big men. Intensity and power in the drives.
It's still early doors.
Williams once more pulling the strings. Here is Drinkwater. Runs into the clutches of Tetivano, but they're inside that Leeds 10 again. They've got tackles in hand here. Darryl Clark.
Oh, bloody hell, I thought it was a try there.
Williams it was. Clark losing possession, offside.
Jesus. So guys, keep putting down your questions in the chat.
They may well be guilty of having a snatch at the ball, just knocking it out of the hands of Darryl Clark. What a ferocious pace and start to this game. Both sides making lots of meters with the ball. Both sets of half-back. There you go, I think it is.
I think Baz as well. I think Paul Vaughan is going to be an outstanding signing for Warrington. I was here a couple of weeks ago for the pre-season friendly and Betfred's testimonial game against Leeds, and he was outstanding. 22 carries in the game. You know, for a big man, he's fit and mobile.
Of course, no Josh Maguire, another new recruit for Warrington this season, already suspended for 7 games for an indiscretion, a verbal indiscretion in that same pre-season friendly. He's in good night, that was 5,500 in the ground for Ben Curry's testimony. It was a great game.
Early doors. Be positive, not negative.
The Leeds Leopards getting their Super League return underway, home to the Salford Red Devils. That's on Sky Sports tomorrow evening. Here is Ratchford with 2 more points for Warrington's early tally. 8 minutes gone, 8 on the boards.
All you need is 1 try and you're back at it. Whenever it comes.
First to take the 2 points on offer. It's been a fairly even contest so far, and this time the Rhinos kick long.
Long, kick long.
Italian and Australian international.
No, they said they kick long.
Got German in his ancestry somewhere as well. I agree with Scully.
Nah.
Physical specimen. bumped into him on the sideline there, shook me hand, nearly crushed me fingers. Just a big man with a big engine, and he's going to lead this team from the front. Matty Nicholson playing the ball for Warrington, who look really confident.
Jesus Christ!
The way this game has started, Thomas McKaylee playing the ball. Here is Darryl Clark. Just turned.
Oh yeah, I'm just a bit behind you on this.
And Curry Williams combining his Ratchford. Ratchford puts a little kick in. The chase is on, and Myra can do no more than
Jesus.
the ball over the dead ball line and over the advertising hoardings in the end. Well, what a luxury to have one of the best ball players in the game in Stephen Ratchford. Locked in the left centre, but when called upon, he's got the skills and the ability and the know-how to put in a kick like that. And Richie Myler and the Leeds Rhinos under more pressure.
I just think we see there again, the running threat of George Williams. He just creates space for the players around him. He's such a threat, with the pass, with the run, with the kick.
Jesus, he did went flying.
For Leeds, it ends up in Warrington hands, in the hands of Josh Drinkwater, and Ford wraps it up, drives it in, 10 metres away. Dominating proceedings so far, this Warrington side. Leeds manning the barricades.
Please don't say you can see it again.
3 or 4 metres away is Matautia's pass. It's not a good one. It forces Vaughan to pick the ball up, but he keeps it alive. Then Clark sweeps it out to Harrison. Here is Williams. Williams, characteristic little skip and a step from him. Now here's Dufty. Dufty probing, looking for an opening. He might have found one. But it's
Jeez.
tackled just short of the try line. Dufty. Drinkwater's little kick. It ricochets, or Vaughan couldn't gather it. And Leeds.
You can't seem to get anywhere even when you get the ball.
It's a knock on. I think it's Warrington's ball. The kick is a low one, catches the foot of Zane Tetovano, and the referee has found a knock on. I think it's that one from Reece Martin. Beautiful selection of kick on the floor. Yeah, I think Zane Tetovano drags the ball forward. So the pressure has been on Leeds virtually from the word go.
Oh, no wonder it's because of who's refereeing.
Most of the possession, but Leeds supporters at that end of the ground furious at that decision.
Is this another referee that doesn't like Leeds?
You can see him going in there, the late challenge. Maybe not Richie Myler.
Yeah, I guess you got that.
To Richie Myler. What irrelevant to that? They're under siege again. Well, they had a debate about whether they'd go for.
Must be annoying.
Instead, they're looking for the try here. And here is Ben Curry. Playing the ball in the shadow of those posts. Short pass finds Vaughan. Legs driving. He stopped just short. Tetovano getting to grips with him. Now then, here's Williams. Williams stabs the kick, and it's well.
Wait, someone's actually done something. Leeds, can you go forward? Can you actually do something, please? I want this game to actually be entertaining. I don't want it to be one-sided. What a twat! What a twat!
For the first time in quite a while in this contest. 13 minutes gone.
And that's a good and rugby union is good.
On that play, we talk about George Williams kicking on the second tackle, and also not going for the easy 2 points. I think it shows the confidence in this Warrington side.
I'd agree with that. You look at the set of 6 that came off the back of it. Leeds kicking behind the 40-metre line. And although they've trained for 10 weeks, the Rhinos.
It does in rugby union, depends on the teams that are playing.
Not on about 15, 16, 20 minutes on the clock. Here's Vaughan once more getting through a heck of a lot of work. Vaughan signing close season. Josh Maguire likewise, but having to sit out the contest, I think, until April. Is
7
when I was
matches.
seeing. it's a shame. He's going to be a superstar, Josh McGuire. I'm a big fan of his.
Yeah.
Well, he looked good in that pre-season.
I'd say we're playing.
Yeah, I think one thing with this new Warrington pack.
Right, but it does depend on the teams, because some teams are slower than others in how they play.
The kick is claimed by Darrell Alfords, making his Leeds debut here, the 31-year-old former Cassiter Tigers player.
Yep.
And Leeds
5.
need to steady the ship after that rocky start. And they're up to their own 40-metre line. 4 tackles gone. Here is Blake Austin, once of the Warrington club. Austin gets an ironic cheer from his former supporters as Myler hoists a high kick, and Duffy lets it back.
We did see that. We saw Scotland do it against England.
Lewis Roberts making his debut, 20 years of age. Makes
Yeah,
the
yeah.
from just up the road, in actual fact, Lewis Roberts from Lee. And we will see his hometown club in action tomorrow.
Oh, not Lee. Lee Leopards. Why did you get go? Lee Leopards, shite.
We've had the Lathams here tonight. You've got scouting for girls. Tomorrow night, pre-match at Lee Sports Village.
And also tomorrow. And then also tomorrow, Sheffield Eagles versus Batley, which Sheffield Eagles will fucking lose.
He added some strength when he joins Wire midway through last season, did McKaylee. Drinkwater.
They played Batley 3 times last season and lost all 3.
Build a look speed that the Warrington Wolves are getting means that the defensive line is not set. So that ball is more or less placed in the pocket, exactly where they want it. Richie Myler has to run probably 50 metres to get there, and a cluster and play.
Oh, fingers crossed for that.
It's just enough to put him off. They're in full control at the minute, the Wolves.
Six some great backfield carries there from Warrington as well, you know, helping the forwards out. Matty Ashton, Josh Steele's got a great carry there, you know, getting his nose through the line and, you know, playing on that front foot. And you can see the halfbacks working together. It looked like Josh Drinkwater was putting that kick up for George Williams to chase. That was pre-organised.
Darryl Powell's
Wow.
coaching career in Super League began with the Leeds club 22 years ago, the elder statesman of Super League. Now, looking to mastermind a Warrington resurgence.
Jeez,
Last season,
that's bad.
their 11th lowest ever in their Super League history. Ben Curry plays the ball. Here's Clark, little dummy from Clark.
Oh, getting them a try, folks.
You said you were looking forward to seeing him in action. There he is.
You know, Darryl Clark is a devastating player from coming half, and you know, we're probably not
But then that one try could spur the team on.
probably playing behind the beaten pack. I think, you know, the way Warrington have started this year, you know, he's in for a fair year, playing on the back of Vaughan and McKaylee.
I believe in miracles.
Myler unable to deal with that high kick, and Warrington capitalise on it. And Darryl Clark, over 200 appearances for the club.
Great play there from Darryl Clark. You know, Reece Barnum were disappointed with that defence. You cannot defend your own line like that.
You hope he missed.
Has been the perfect
It looks like it's a good.
for Warrington. The far from perfect
Ah.
start for the Leeds Rhinos, who they've hardly been out of their own half, have they? Now, apart from the kickoff, can you feel position, ruck speed, and there's an understanding.
Oh, Grant. The guy. Look, they don't have the one guy you don't like called White.
Certainly these fans underneath us. You back that up with big carries and the physical.
No, I'm just saying. No, when you said Toulouse, because I thought Cassiano played for Toulouse.
Is a good spot for him.
Ah.
Good role for him. And then you've got Sam Cassiano to come off the bench. Joe Bullock.
Ah. Huh? Wow, we actually won a Sheffield Eagles. You actually won a game, and that guy refereeing. Ha ha.
18-0 the scoreline.
Refereeing Sheffield Eagles' last game is another referee that you hate called Ben Fowler.
With Aidan Senior, as soon as he sees Aidan Caesar not ready,
Every time he referees an Eagles game, he always seems to lose.
whether he's at marker or on his goal line deep,
So they actually won a game for once.
a skip, a hop, and he gets
Leeds, one try and you'll be back in it. Don't worry.
Paul Vaughan settled in nicely to this Warrington side by the look of things.
Oh, they've took the guy off that you were interested in seeing how he does.
To his name. Michaeli playing the ball.
The new guy, Sam, is the Samoan that you bought.
That's three big men making
That you were saying that you were interested in see how he plays.
Williams the confidence to give the ball a bit of width.
Just look at the hands up, we get a great shot. Paul Vaughan ready, willing to work. And you've got Darryl Clark, everybody just in sync, aren't they? Everybody knows what they're doing.
On the last, and Williams hoists the kick. Fusitua back there to gather the ball.
I think this is the challenge built for Leeds.
Ah, you ever go...
When they're doing so many sets on defence.
Do you actually know the meaning of the word going forward? No, they don't.
You know, you've still got to offer that threat on attack when you get the ball.
That's what I've seen from the first 20 minutes. For Leeds, they don't know the meaning of the word go forward.
Hanley protesting. Here's Alfords. Now Myler. Cameron Smith. Coming off the bench. So Leeds making their first change of the evening. Cameron Smith on the field. Here's Blake Austin getting the kick away. Let's go
That's a good kick. Oh, it was a shit kick.
Yeah, evening, Bill. Just a little update on Sam Lasoni, the Leeds Rhinos' new signing. He's just been subbed. There's shots of him. He came off. He was on the ground. He had his left boot off and looked like he was having treatment to the arch of his foot. We'll keep a close eye on it. I'm told that it's nothing serious, but he certainly was getting treatment on that arch.
Former Gold Coast man.
Sam Lasoni.
And as you said, Bill, it's a soft surface. Players and teams are training on 3G pitches at this time of year. It might be an indication of what's going on with his feet and his ankles.
Here is Drinkwater, here is Harrison. James Harrison, Cameron Smith managing to stop his progress, but Harrison managing to get the pass away, and there is Vaughan. In the thick of it, Paul Vaughan on his debut. And Darryl Clark. Here is Drinkwater. Drinkwater, a little step from Josh Drinkwater, ball out the back of the hand to Williams. Clark it is, Clark, ball over the top. Matautia, Fury's in the corner.
Wow.
And no hesitation from referee.
Another try, folks.
Another try for Warrington. It's another great Super League finish. And his time is Josh Hewlett.
Wow.
That finishing touch.
This is getting from bad and bad to bad to bad to worse.
Comes off the back of
He is.
great work, doesn't it? You see the hit, the spin, change of mind, change of direction. Watch what happens here. Leeds Rhinos are all over the place, and this is a simple catch and pass. A spectacular finish from Josh Hewlett over in the corner, but the big dogs have done the damage. Bullock is on the field for Warrington. Watch how he sums this up, Darryl Clark. He knows if he floats it into the path of the centre. Peter
That's how I feel about the Eagles when we actually can't win like 5 or 6 or 7. But we're in shit, but hell. The league's a lot harder than what ours is.
Big things to think about behind the sticks. I'm looking at some of the middlemen. Leeming 21 tackles. Holroyd, who's coming back. It's his first game, competitive game for the Leeds Rhinos since 2021. 17 tackles. Tetivano, 17 tackles. So big involvements, a lot of tackling. And Carl Fitz, well, there's a look of shock. I'm not sure it's shock.
So sounds like someone's happy.
Carl Fitzpatrick, the chief executive. There's a long way to go yet.
He'll enjoy that because he had a fair few boos last year.
Grand final October the 14th. Date for your diary. Let's put a work to be done.
I know how it feels to be to be leading the game and throw it away.
Rashford looking to maintain his 100% record so far, but he drags
I know.
them wide. 18 points to nil.
I know, because you've took the mickey out of Eagles more times than not for doing it, because we did it more times than anyone.
Players have done. I think you can see the fatigue in the Leeds defence, the non-urgency. You know, Blake Austin flies out the line. If you fly out and
Yeah.
try and kill the play,
I think we did about 4 or 5 times in one season, which is and was annoying. They did his shitter opposition.
Career best 10 tries last year. Did Josh Stewlis. He's off the mark for this season.
Hopefully you can get some points on the board, even if it's just
That challenge,
minimal, like a 1 point or something. At least it's something on the board.
There's more from Vaughan.
You don't want to get nilled.
With his contribution so far.
And he's doing damage. Every time he carries the ball, he bends the line and he hurts defenders. What you want from your front rowers.
Leeds looking a bit shell-shocked. Here is James Harrison.
For anyone, it's only that.
Extension. Bullock once more.
The big fella's warming up on the sideline there as if it wasn't bad enough. Sam Cassiano,
Oh, great, Cassiano.
substitute caught off.
Little kick out.
Gary, you said.
Nicholson, Elford's across to gather it up. Nicholson chasing his own kick well to make the tackle.
Jeez.
Fusitua.
You and I have both said that they look
Are you related to shitty as Danny Drinkwater, the guy who's made the shittest sports person I've ever watched see play in any sport in living memory?
nice. Soft hands as well, got lovely skill set, but the Rhinos need to find something from somewhere. Could that be it?
Oh yeah.
Penalty. Their first of the game. Ironic cheer from their supporters.
I think it's something they needed, Buzz. You know, we talk about Leeds getting rolled from this Warrington side, and it's just
I don't.
It's taking so much energy out of this Leeds side that when they get in the ball, they've nothing to give.
Well, can they give something now on the back of that penalty, which has taken them into Warrington territory and also trying to
Whoever that player is, he just decided to try and run straight through the middle.
is napping.
Like, that guy's got guts.
Blake Austin. That looks like Matty Nicholson in trouble.
And one Leeds Rhinos player needs to sort his hair out.
Field. The physio doctor looks like he's holding that shoulder.
Yeah. Yeah, because he knew that you weren't going anywhere, so he just thought, I'll try and go straight through the middle and start something.
There in back play coming off. It looks like he's popped his left shoulder. I'll get confirmation in a moment, but he looks.
That's not good. Someone's popped their shoulder. Oh my god.
Warrington's horizon at the moment. Everything
That's got to be painful.
But young Matty Nicholson picking up an injury. Now then, here is Tom Holroyd. His first Leeds senior appearance since the 2021 playoff semi-final against St Helens. Myler. Here is Lewis Roberts now.
Hey!
With a debut, boys.
Hey, you got another ginge. You got another ginge.
Having a nightmare 2022 with suspension.
Oh, definitely. You definitely won't miss him on the pitch. Where he is.
Impressive performer in the friendlies for the Rhinos. He looks like a new man. Deserves a bit of luck.
Here is Reece Martin now. Leeds with their first real sight of that Warrington try line and looking to strike back, looking to post points themselves. Getting the ball wide to Myler.
Oh, there go! Oh, you twat!
He is brought down, and that was the last play. That will be the turnover.
Oh, the body language there on Roland Smith. Bitterly disappointed.
Looking for a kick and maintaining the pressure.
What's wrong with them two?
Looking for something different to that, I reckon. He plays with their arms up.
Now then, there's a Warrington player on the deck, and there are some.
Is it? I'm still trying to think. Is it still the same captain from last season that is still captain?
Cannon involved.
I was just making sure because I didn't know if they've like gone and changed it.
And with the reaction of the Warrington players, they weren't happy with the contact.
You had someone good. He went off the pitch.
He puts himself about.
Who could have maybe done something.
Morgan Gannon, if he was involved.
Leeming. The culprit, I think.
Yeah, because that's one of your like main players who could at least get you up the field with his power and strength.
A Warrington player. That's the reason the referee is just taking his time to make sure.
Oh, what about Tetavano with his speed? Gone. Gone and I'm gone and on the way. Oh, who was it? Was it Fusatua with the speed? Yeah. Yeah. Because I remember that because I think he was it. So Chelsea get robbed and now his rivals get robbed. It's not all going. It's not all rosy. Everyone wants to rob every bugger.
The 18th man available in the event of 3 failed head injury assessments, which has never happened before.
Well, there's lots of us been calling for an 18th man and the use of an 18th man. They've decided that they're
Yep, he's gone. I can see him going because he literally his hand hit his head.
Is it a yellow, a red?
Sam Cassiano, what a name. Oh! Why can't we have this in football?
Do you know what? I'm happy with that. I am. Too many times we've watched players.
Why can't we have this in football where they had the conversation and it can actually let people know what they're actually saying?
Treat them, the angle.
I think the referee said it there, Paz, didn't he? He said Josh Sealis was going down, but you obviously made head contact. Cruz Levy's not that kind of player.
So it's actually quite good for the reasons why he didn't get a sin bin because the player was already going down.
And anybody that's took notice of Josh Thulis's career will be hotly waiting for Jake Thulis, his younger brother, centre, real damaging player with the ball, and just waiting
Sangari.
at top level.
We know Sangari, he plays for PSV.
Paul Vaughan, he's still out there. No let up from him. Here is Drinkwater. Peter Matautia cutting back in field. Leeming is swatted aside. And eventually Matautia is stopped. That's the 5th tackle. Referee calls held.
He's 6 foot. Sangari's 6'3" and he weighs. Fuck off! He weighs 18 stone 2 pounds.
Bullock gives it to Dufty. Dufty puts
Fuck off! Fuck off!
makes it dead.
No one will be able to move him.
Beautiful reactions from Warrington when the first kick goes up. The energy levels on the rhinos, you can see they're all looking at one another.
Sangari, that name sounds like something like French or something, but he's from Mali.
To just bat it over the sideline.
I think you can just see the confidence in this Warrington side at the moment. And having, 3 kickers, we talked about Williams and Drinkwater, but Dufty there as well, just the ability to slot that through and get a repeat set.
So second goal line dropouts. Warrington have forced. And
Welcome to 7 of you. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream.
that run from the former Wigan man now then. Here is Cassiano. They'll be expecting
We don't want to hear that name. That guy's a shithouse, according to my friend.
for the Catalan Dragons before coming here.
Now then,
Here,
short ball. Here he goes. Oh my God! Is someone taking the mickey out of rugby now?
Was who was tackled. Vaughan.
Sounds like someone in my chat's taking the mickey out of rugby by going rugby, taking the actual piss.
Drinkwater. Here is Williams. Williams little step, but Cruz Leeming gets a hold of him.
I dislike slow mo. I have been ill these past days, but now I'm. Oh, that's good. Oh, it's another try, folks. Wow. And I bet you're going to say one player's at fault for that. Because he bottled trying going for the ball. That's just unfortunate. Most people have been slipping on this pitch for most of the game.
I think, like you said, Scully, there's so many different options with the
Do you have any free streams to watch it on? If you got Sky Sports, it's on Sky Sports Arena, folks. If you got Sky, guys, you guys are voting for the team you want to win. You pick the team you want to win, and it has to be the team that is literally getting smashed. See, it tells that you guys have got this one wrong. 29% said Warrington, 71% said Leeds. Unfortunately, folks, even my mate would say it's game over. Nah, if I was them supporters, I would just walk out and go home. I've never seen Leeds play this bad.
Unbelievable start for the Warrington Wolves. Unfortunately, Matty Nicholson, I've had confirmation he has dislocated his shoulder. They have managed to get it back in, but he clearly will not be returning tonight.
Wow.
That is a blow for the 19-year-old who made a great impact when he joined the club last May. Signed in controversial circumstances from Wigan.
Fortune's might change in the second half. He might bring some Gary on. It might change something in the game. I'm trying to find some positive. I'm trying to get some positive into this. Think what can change that could make it a bit more like it could give you a chance. It could get something on the board.
I saw the same thing when Warrington played Leeds. I said, gosh, they look fit, they look lean, they look eager to work, and he just said, look, the boys are working hard, they're determined to get off to the best start.
Oh, please, I don't want to sound like a god, but after I hope, in my mind, in my head, I don't want to say it because I know you get pissed off. I hope it does happen, but I know I'm a jinx, like you said. But there've been a lot of times when you said Eagles are going to get nilled. But if don't remind me of that.
Come on the back of his play the ball. It takes out so many defenders because you've got to put bodies on him because he'll stand in the ball. He'll stand with the ball.
I absolutely, for that whole entire stream, I literally hated doing it. Because I thought Scotland were actually going to try. Oh, no, we'll get New Zealand. Oh, St Helens versus Penrith. 7:50 in the morning.
7:50 a.m. on Saturday morning. Good luck to Paul Wellens and the Saints contingent over there.
I'll second that, Bill. Good luck to Paul Wellens and St Helens. Do it for the English Super League, boys. We're all behind you.
Good outing against.
I don't.
The Australian press talking about Jamwinga.
Ah, let's have the faith. Have the faith. Always believe. I believe in the thing called love.
Who picks it up and then Caesar bravely stands his ground as Ash Hadley in there as well. Drinkwater directing operations and then putting the kick in. And up goes Fusatua and claims that one.
He catches it, Bill, but look where he's playing that ball. They're under pressure. Stressed while catching it, and look at
What the fuck? That guy was running like he had a limp leg.
Well, it has been a torrid opening 35 minutes.
Wow, now you got a player on their knees.
Is on the sideline. Chef, you've hardly touched the ball. It's certainly in an offensive position in this game so far.
Yeah, we knew that they'd come full of fizz and
Chef,
afford to chase the scoreboard here, so we
he,
keep grafting.
he needs to sort something out for you.
And make the ball bounce our way a little bit by a little bit of hard work.
How are you going to get a foothold in this game?
Might get in the grind a bit.
But I've worded it differently.
Says you play, the better will be. So we just need to keep grafting, keep working.
Thanks, Chef.
Yeah.
You mentioned it. Possession has been heavily in favour of Warrington. According to our stats, it's 70-30 in favour of the Warrington Wolves. They've had the ball 70% of this game already.
Shep talks there about getting into the arm wrestle, but what Leeds can't afford to do, they can't afford to do a set like this.
There's only 12 watching
Because this Warrington team is playing with confidence.
for F's sake 4.
Off the line in defence.
What do you expect? It's rugby, and not a lot of people are going to be interested in rugby. Which,
Well, it's Warrington asking the questions once again. 4 tackles gone.
yeah, that's what you do. You go and watch someone else, or if you want to stay here and you're enjoying the stream and you're enjoying it,
Drink water.
for most of you, it might be the first time you might get introduced to something you may never watch before.
Right, the tackle count.
No, you're not, if you're not able to watch it on TV and stuff. Oh, what a tackle! Good tackle! Good tackle!
Stop his progress. It was brave James Donaldson down low.
But keep your questions coming.
Bullock strong run. Donaldson once more with the tackle down round the ankles. Morgan Gannon assisting. Cassiano.
No!
Round the ball. He's
The one thing I would say, and I am not doing this as a jinx, I am doing this because it would top it all off one way or another, and literally you would literally go on off your rocker if it happens. If Cassiano were to score a try. Because you can't stand the bloke. No! No! Oh, and what happens for a Catalan's try? They literally play one of the best songs ever, which is by Notorious B.I.G. Oh! Hey, juggle. In a moment, a penny when I love to know. I know the song. Is it Notorious or it might be Hypnotized? Break it big. Break it bigger, can't you see? That's because when the first time I actually heard this was actually in a mashup when he mixed that and it was actually quite sick, and then I just thought I listened to the original and it's actually sick. He's actually quite a good artist when he was alive. Where have that Cassiano shite? Have it, Cassiano shite. Go back to France, you French cunt.
got a debut try to add to Leeds Rhinos' woes. No try was the decision on the fields.
Oh, hey, have that Cassiano. Shove it where the sun don't shine.
Sigh of relief from
Let me come to you. I'll get my shaver and share that fucking beard off your absolute forehead.
time, but the punishment isn't over yet. Still tackles to go in this.
I know.
Finds Williams to Curry. Tetivano, Donaldson, Myler doing the tackling.
Well, I'm trying to.
One try to his name already in this first half. Drinkwater
Oh, please.
breaks on, comes back towards the posts and inches his way towards that line. That's the 5th tackle. What will Williams come
No.
up with here?
No. It's Cassiano. Oh, fuck.
This time, just get the try.
Oh, me and my big mouth.
Williams working his magic. Cassiano reaching out the big
And that guy. And
out of the sky. Debut try it is. The big Sam.
I just don't want you getting nilled. That's the one thing. Even if you just. And you know, even though it's gonna go, you know, there's a lot of. Literally every Tom, Dick and Harry is gonna literally get rinsed into Leeds for this. It's literally gonna come at your throats. You know what people, you know what people are like. I'm not one of them, but I'm just saying. For the times that you said that Eagles are gonna get nilled, so I hope if you do that, it'll only be because of all the times you've done that. But I want you to not get nilled. That's. I'm having the faith, even if you get 1 point. I have faith. I have faith. Because I don't. Because I'm a person who doesn't like to be negative. Because negative is not a good thing. Now when it comes to sport I'm more positive than ever. I'm not. Come on. Leeds are going to score, and that's with my positive head on. You get on Sangari and luck will change.
Smart play by Warrington and a great skill there from and from the big man to chase.
Well, I can't believe I'm going to say this. Half time, folks. Leeds Rhinos 0, Warrington 30. Wow. I didn't expect to see that from a game of rugby. I hate one-sided games, even in any sport. But hey, if one team shit, one team is shit. There's nothing you can do about it.
Well, considering the turmoil this club went through in 2022, in a season they finished second from bottom, what a first 40 minutes of the new season that is from Darryl Powell's Warrington Wolves. We're going to get the thoughts of Jamwinga and Sam Tompkins here in studios with us on Sky Sports after that blistering opening 40 from the home side.
Wow. Damn. Hey, if you're losing, the phrase is keep your chin up. I'm trying to say, I'm trying to lighten the mood. That's why I say keep your chin up. So it means even if you're down in the dumps, you might go into next game and you might play much better. I want my thing to come true. That a try will come their way or they'll get points on the board. And if we don't, then I've been proven wrong. Fair enough. Yeah. I'll be thinking. Oh, what am I thinking? I'll be hoping right now that Rowan Smith, for your sake, literally has a right old bollock at him, because they deserve to have it at him. And when I mean going absolutely full throttle at them at half time, I mean Sir Alex Ferguson style having a go at them, or Arsene Wenger style, where they were literally would take no prisoners and take no shit from what they say. So you literally go balls to the wall and you just say literally everything and everything. Because it used to happen at Chelsea all the time, and that was with Mourinho. He used to throw like plastic bottles and everything. The hired crackers. Come on, you need someone like that. You need a manager that can literally balls the wall. You need to go for it, and just if you've got nothing to lose, the game's already gone. Go for it, and just literally try and just get at least a point on the board or something. That's what you would end it with after you have a big match. Yeah. Come on. Even if you get a drop goal and it's 1 point, at least I will. Then at least it's on the board. So guys, keep putting your questions in the chat, likes up and subscribe. I'm going to say this now. Usually, I will go and do what do you guys think in the first half. But because of how bad it's, how one-sided it is, it's like there's no point. There is literally no point. Ha! I've already said it so many times, but I won't say that word, but have it. So it sounds like my but you want to know what's even more weird? You want to know what's even more weird? It's game 1 of the season, and the first stream of this new season, and on game 1 he is not going to score a try. So the record is broken for this season on game 1. So basically, the record's already broken before it's even began. Because he's not like he's going to be scoring a try or doing anything. So my record's broke. It took a season and 1 game. Oh no. Please don't say this is anything bad. Way! Yep, I'm definitely getting, if Hamster's getting one. If Hamster's getting one, I'm fucking getting on that grind for that card. Because that guy's a fucking living legend. Why is he crying? He looks miserable as fuck. Yeah, that's good. Except he's quicker. He's got quicker pace than 78 pace. I have, but it was on the break. Because when it goes onto the break with all the ads, that's where I turn it down because it's all got copyrighted music on the ads.
Levels above Leeds. They've given him a hammering in that first half. Some of the defence as well probably go unnoticed. They've not done a lot of defence, but when they have had to, they've hurt this Leeds team, and it seems like Leeds just haven't got. Guys,
it's Leeds Rhinos 0, Warrington Wolves 30. Wow. Wow. That is just shocking.
So he's come out of that full of confidence, and what I thought was George Williams at his best for the initial period. Look, this is ominous for teams who play against Warrington. When George Williams is instinctively kicking the ball early on the fourth, you know.
No, it's all right.
It was a great start for him, wasn't it?
It was outstanding kick, and then the next time he gets the ball.
Goes. Who do you support? I don't actually support any. The team that I support in rugby league is actually the league below, which is Sheffield Eagles. There you go. Don't support any of these. But I support Sheffield Eagles in the Betfred Championship in Rugby League, but I will follow Leeds Rhinos because I've got a friend who support them, so it's me being a supportive friend. Even though he has bantered me all the time about Sheffield Eagles when we lose. But I take that on the chin. I take his banter at the end of the day. What?
Okay, Josh Toulis goes over then. It was an avalanche of tries then for the Warrington Wolves. If you want to think about
yeah, because we're actually in the first two games.
Beautiful ball from Darryl Clark. That's the third time offload and play, and it's Toulis with a great finish in the corner. And that was just a signature.
So guys, keep putting your questions in the chat, like, sub and subscribe if you are new to the channel.
At this stage, play the balls in the opposition half. 26 for the Warrington Wolves, just 8 for the Leeds.
Put your questions in and I'll answer as many of your questions as I can.
24 became 30 after Sam Cassiano held up shortly before this, went over in the end.
Well, I've never seen him held up 2 metres from the line, so he was obviously angry at that. He knew he was owed a try. And good luck.
So I'll answer as many of them as I.
7 foot tall coming from behind you. You're not going to get all of that.
But hopefully get boxes act together and they actually put some players off the bench that could end up doing something or try.
What do you do then? What's the message from that? Well, just more of the same. Look, they came with an intensity that blew Leeds away, and that's the difference from Warrington last year to this year. They're intent carrying the ball. It created offloads, created chances, and then a really accurate short kicking game. More of the same, says Darryl. What does Rowan say?
Well, he says we need to get in the opposition half.
Hopefully he's oh my god. It looks like Rowan Smith. Oh my god. It looks like, just from seeing Rowan Smith, it looks like he's having a right old bollock at him. So you can tell. Yeah.
Okay, speaking of chances, the UK's strongest man, Yorkshire man, Paul Smith.
Paul Smith! Jesus Christ, he can lift that. That is strong, heck.
150 kilos. 150.
That's just crazy to lift that. That anyone can lift that much weight.
6 meters. This is his effort, John Wilkin, to beat that. It looks like Terry O'Connor when he's going to the bank on a Monday morning. Similar.
So, I'm very impressed with how what. Hey, that's fair enough. You guys, to be honest, my mate would even say they deserve to be winning. They're playing better. The other team's not doing well, so it's just, at least it's happened on game 1 and it's not happened halfway through the season where it's all gone down the shit pan. Because at least you've got the rest of the season to basically get sorted out what the mistakes are and rectify them. But it's gone. I'm very impressed. It said, I am very impressed with how Warrington have been playing. I'm a Warrington fan, by the way. And I just said, congratulations, you deserve the win. You've been the better team. Which is what. Yeah. Alright, boys. Yeah. I don't mind people come on here and banter and all like that. It's just having a laugh. But then if you take it like too far, then that's a no-no. But while we're here, we'll have a look at something quite going on here, folks. Just keep your questions, they coming. That Juventus are beating Nantes 1-0 in the Europa League, folks. And who scored? Vlahovic. Nothing new there. Nothing new there. Monaco beating Leverkusen. And Seville, that's nothing new there, are actually winning in Europe as per usual. You should be. So, put your questions in. I'll answer as many of them as I can during the second half and everything like that. I thought for a minute there you said Hull FC. Hopefully, fingers crossed you can do a lot better than what. Hopefully you can do a bit better than what we did against Hull. No, ours was only pre-season, but we actually can. Let's get promoted because we just found that we can actually prove ourselves against a Super League side. I don't think they would last long in the Super League, but we will give it a good old go. What do you guys think? Who do you think will win the league this year? I think St Helens. You would do because they are the reigning champions, but you also got to think there's other teams in there that could come out the mix. You got like Wigan, or you never know. Or come with what I'm saying is you could have Lee, for example, who are buying money, players galore. Or you can put Warrington in that mix. You put Leeds in that mix because you can literally put anyone in the league in that mix. Only the first game. I think it's a bit early to say, but heyo. At least it's better than nothing. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. So no wonder you're getting battered because the players that would have made a big massive difference are all injured. And he was and he's even what a shit house. They ain't gonna win it this year. Warrington to win. He said Warrington to win the league this year. Yeah, I agree. He said Helens will win it because they've literally got the best players.
Halfway towards delivering that. What can the Leeds Rhinos and Rowan Smith muster in the second 40 minutes here at the Halliwell Jones Stadium?
Luigi, for a friend's sake, you need to put your ideas up and don't be nilled.
Through it last year and the season before, saw them finish second bottom. They're now in a great position to do a number on the Leeds Rhinos. Let's get back to your commentary team for the second half. Standing by our Paul Sculptor.
I've never seen your manager your coach get that angry. Kick, and that's what you want. It sounds like he's known for that. If you get battered, you're gonna get told.
In the second half, to try and turn the tide in this game. Leeds 30-0 down at half-time for the first time since
I bet you. Do you know what I think would have been different? I think you might have actually done better in this game if he wasn't refereeing. Because it seems to bring bad omen when he.
the Tigers put Leeds to the sword. That man, Darryl Powell, 66-10.
Oh,
The final score, 2017
I can literally say you got yourself a good player there because he's the one who kept doing eagles over every time we played him. He would literally run us ragged. Oh, we're just waiting on Liam Moorshite. Where you are, having a shit. I've been in the loo having a pee. It took ages to come on the pitch, and everyone else is ready. Second that. Guys, keep the questions coming.
Dominated all the stats, all the field position.
position. Their execution has been perfect when they've been called upon. Warrington Wolves, according to our stats, haven't missed a single tackle. So not only have they been wonderful with the ball, they've been ruthless without it.
And it doesn't know when Leeds have about 4 players out injured.
Ruthless is the word. They've taken I think just about every chance that's come their way, haven't they? Or if they haven't taken it, they've turned it into a goal.
La 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 la.
Leeds have got to change.
Something about it now on the back of a run from Morgan Gunnan with Leeds.
Oh my days.
Well, it was an offload from Leeds and a hand from a Warrington player just knocked it out of the way of the supporting Rhinos player. The ball bounces and they collect possession.
And then the ball is lost.
Absolutely.
Jeez. It looked like it's going. It's. Nothing seems to be wanting to go your way.
Corner cuts, short cuts, and you can see there's a number of hands around that ball, and Josh Willis is definitely
It's like someone's put a spell on which is unreversible.
trying to get it back to Ash Hamlet, and the desperation from Warrington. Well, we've seen it all night in different guises.
I think you see, Cruz leaving there. Leeds are chasing a bit now. And what they've not got to do is fall into that. They've got to get them early plays, try and win some field position, and then play, the structured plays, bring the likes of Blake Costin and
Hopefully. Especially if it's Cassiano shite.
What a stint it is from him as he continues where he left off at
But-
the end of the first half. And Milo directing operations as his team are back on their own line. And Drinkwater, quick hands on it, comes to Matautia. Hewlett stepping back in field. Darrell Alford gets a hold of him. They're trying to shake.
But I'm not gonna say that much because every time I ask you to say something, it seems to happen.
Hustle on the sideline. It's Milo and Matautia going at it.
Way! Well done, Pinhead.
Peter Matauti's been penalised. I thought initially Richie Milo was making a meal of that.
The guy who's got like the weird haircut.
As you see here now, I think Richie Milo throws himself at Matauti. You can see here he's making a meal of it. There's a pull, there's a tug. And the referee thinks I'm going to give the ball to Leeds Rhinos.
I think it was 6-0 after us.
Well done because he ends up being a twat.
Each other's jerseys, but Leeds get the ball back. Let's see what they can do.
Well, it has been a fantastic.
Actually, do you know the meaning of the word forward? You don't go backwards.
Sheridan joins us from the sideline. The aim, surely, Ryan, is to keep the pressure on. Don't let up.
Yeah, definitely. It's been a great first 40 minutes for us. For us now is maintaining our discipline with our game and repeating that. Obviously, it's going to be a different challenge this half. Obviously, Leeds aren't going to sit there and wait for us.
Darren, pal, you should have had the sack. You should have had the sack before the season started.
We're all remarking on how he's contributed to this.
Yeah, massively. I think all our
But they had faith in him
but he's got through a shed full of work and he's been really dominant for us.
somehow, some way.
Along with a few others, I think there's been great control in our game and discipline, like I've said. And the key point is now maintain that pressure on Leeds.
Thanks, Ryan.
Thank you.
The kick is deep. It's fielded by Matt Duffy. A long way to go. But Warrington supporters, knowing Warrington supporters, ever optimistic, always starting the season full of fervour, full of belief
Say it first.
that this will be their year.
They'll be certainly buzzing morning with this. So I think there's certain things in games that are indicators on how you're feeling. And one of them is kick pressure. And you see Ben Curry come off the line then and put the Leeds kicker under pressure. I think it shows that Warrington, they're thoroughly enjoying the first game of the season.
Oh, they would enjoy the first game of the season when they're 30-0 up. What a dick of a commentator.
Tearing into this Leeds pack and Drinkwater hoisting the kick. Milo bravely.
It doesn't take a brain to ask Bishop to know that.
Curry was, I think, hurtling in. Now then, here is Lewis Roberts. What a debut and experience it has been for the 20-year-old Welsh international. Lewis Roberts, one cap to his name, and the Championship Young Player of the Year in 2021. Leeds have high hopes of him. So Cassiano with a tackle.
Jesus, someone's a bold cunt. Always got skin in their car.
Look at the meters that the Rhinos are not
You could be my doppelganger.
In a full set of possession, he's not going to get you back on the scoreboard.
The kick is bouncing and Dufty comes to collect it and threatening run from him. There's a little word with Morgan Cannon as he gets to his feet. He's still this recovered from that knock he took in the first half. Danny Clark. Here's Peter Matautia.
I think that's been the exceptional bit of Warrington's attack, as well as their early carries from the backfield. You know, we're seeing Matautia on the back of Fewless there. Matty Ashton coming looking for the ball as well. Just taking the pressure off the big fellas and getting them on a roll.
Drinkwater.
Jeez.
Cassiano smuggles it out to Williams, who puts the brakes on. Change of
Blake Austin with the skinhead haircut.
way to
Actually suits you.
Williams, and then here is Walker it was, and then here's Cassiano, I beg your pardon. Inside the 10, that's the 5th tackle. Walker fancies a second, does he? Almost got it just for a moment.
Good defending, good defending.
Very tired bodies in the Rhino shirts at the minute. There's no energy. A couple of players with their backs to play. Pharrell Olfert. Well, he offered himself to take the ball up first.
Go forwards.
And I mentioned it before half-time. Possession 70-40. It's just about the same. We've had, 7 minutes of the second half. And they've not managed to get their hands on the ball. And when they are sculling, they're down deep in their own.
That's the thing, Baz. It's where they've got the ball. You know, coming off the line there against a Warrington defence that are absolutely, thriving off this, off the energy that the Halliwell Jones is.
Oh, you shit cunt.
The ball is lost by Austin, and
Blake Austin shite.
here is Stephen Ratchford.
It was actually a one-on-one strip by Warrington. The ball propels back. You can see the hands all over the ball from Joe Bullock. They brought Pick just.
He would have been through and away.
Jared O'Connor, you can see him. He's going to add some energy and enthusiasm.
Now here is Matautia again. And Leeds looking to at least stem the flow of points. Jared O'Connor in there. And 14. Leeds on the back foot once again as Cassiano comes forward, but he gets the ball away quickly. There is Dufty. Dufty away from Lewis Roberts. Away from Aidan Caesar. Eventually is stopped by Myler. 10 metres out. 4 tackles gone this set. Ball reaches Drinkwater on the bounce. Drinkwater stabs a little kick in, and it's Morgan Cannon who goes to
Oh my. So it's getting even worse.
Here's Darrell Alfords.
Oh!
Work from Harrison from Marker. We're talking about Paul Vaughan, but Harrison, I don't think he's left the field either. Tom, in the first half of that, it being a good role for him. He's that third middle player, doesn't have the responsibility of the two.
Yeah, you can definitely. Yeah, I can see where you're coming from now when you said he's injured. Because he's literally gone holding his knee, I think.
An injury there for Leeds Rhinos and Reece Martin, who's such an
And that's even. And you need that most important part for running is your knee. Because it gives you the speed. Speed!
Harrison, I think, has been outstanding. Just completely different. As you
Ouch.
said, the big fellas, just an ability to use
Ouch,
that
that's gotta hurt.
and that threat of a pass.
A tackle from Matty Ashton and Reece Martin.
Hopefully you're okay.
Felt that. Nothing untoward about it. Yes, he fell awkwardly.
And just going back to James Harrison, he had an opportunity at the Rhinos. Didn't really make an impact. His father, of course, Carl Harrison, gave great service to Hull FC, Featherstone. There's George Williams in the screen. He's had a wonderful game, hasn't he? His kicking game, his ability to take the game to the Rhinos. He took the ball to the line and threaded Ben Curry through the space. But his running game, his ability to beat defenders, just makes him a difficult person to deal with, and that kick is sublime.
I don't think there's anything better for a half-back, certainly a half-back like George Williams, whose his threat is his running game. To have teammates and so many teammates and bodies in motion, and that's the difference.
Yeah.
Warrington, you know, they're descending in numbers. This Leeds defence just cannot handle it.
We've got one of our new rules here. Well, it's not new rules, but it's being enforced
Here we go.
vigorously this year. A green card because he's had treatment, because he's injured. He'll have to leave the field for 2 minutes now. They're either going to have to make a sub or put him back on after 2.
Jeez, does he look like a big unit?
Martin is walking down the sideline now.
That Sangari looks that edge. That looks like that shirt looks a bit too small for him.
Just to explain to everybody, that's to try and get rid of some of the play acting that just crept into the game. Clearly, Reece Martin is injured, but if you think you might have to go off for 2 minutes, you're very likely to get up if you're not injured and you're playing for time. So not
That's not good. You already got 4 players injured and now that's the 5th.
30-0 down, and one of the most prolific points providers, Reece Martin, off the field. His run of 41 successful kicks at goal ended on this ground in the World Cup last year. After 41, he missed against the Cook Islands. And still on the sideline. Meanwhile, it's Warrington in possession just inside the Leeds half. Here is Darryl Clark. Here is James Harrison. Here's Peter Matautia. Blake Austin with the tackle. Ash Hanley in there as well. That's the 5th.
You're not going to get anywhere by letting them have the ball.
The ball. Drinkwater it is this time who hoists that one. Myler at fullback. One on his shirt. Claims that ball under pressure from...
That's a bit of a risk.
Myler once a Warrington player. Darrell Alford, but nowhere for him to go because Darryl Clark right in his face. Obviously that was a quality kick, Scully, but I think you mentioned it in the first half. Drinkwater and George Williams both kicking for one another.
Definitely working together, Baz, aren't they? You can see that, and you see the energy of George Williams and Darryl Clark chasing that ball down. Great kick from Drinkwater, and what a place to turn the set over. 2 metres off the Leeds line.
5th tackle, and Leeds struggling to make headway. They're playing the ball just over their own 30-metre line, and Blake Austin, little chip and chase, but it...
Oh my god, they're definitely playing shite.
It came up nicely for Darryl Clark. Well, that's a great play if it comes off to our left. The Leeds fans, I heard them all in unison shout, no. It's a chip and chase, and they've got to try something, but it's got to be better
They've
than
got to
that.
try something, Baz, but as you say, it's a sign of desperation, isn't it?
Reece Martin is back out there. There is Justin Sangare joining the lead side from Toulouse. Marley-born Sangare, who grew up in a pretty tough neighbourhood in Toulouse. Here is Williams, meanwhile, the ringmaster for this Warrington club. And Bullock thought about the offload there because Drinkwater was looming. Here's Danny Walker. Walker fancying himself. He really does look like it. And Williams, look at the look on his face. It was on. He'd done everything right, Danny Williams. He'd drawn the man. He'd ball in 2 hands. Look at the space here. Watch this. Pass it, pass it. I don't believe that Reece Martin would have stopped George Williams there. A let off for Leeds. Here's David Tua. Stop-start season in 2022. It's the former Tonga and New Zealand international. And then Ash Hanley celebrating his 27th birthday today. Not a lot to celebrate so far. And Leeds get the penalty.
We've actually got something. Thank you, Ian Moore, eventually. The one he's been giving you nothing all game. Please say you're going to actually go and kick. And just get the points of the ball. No! You're going to try and go for the try.
Get more involved in
When you could have easier gone for the kick.
Sangare making his debut. Cameron Smith.
It shows how.
Over 250 career appearances for the tough Cumbrian. Here is Aidan Caesar, Austin, Matatia quickly up on him. Great read from Matatia. Jared O'Connor, Caesar, change of direction. Here is Sangare.
Sangare has got. That guy is a mountain. 3 plays and he's still moving forward.
Jared O'Connor, Cameron Smith, Leeds looking to break. Milo's pass is back to
Oh my god.
picked up again by Caesar.
Sangare looks like a decent player.
Cameron Smith, Austin screaming for it, gets the ball from Cam Smith. Austin, Morgan Gannon.
I even say to you, Sangare will come on and make a difference. It sounds like he's making a big, huge difference.
Looking to take him on his own little dummy. Harrison
Because the Warrington players gone in to cope with him.
O'Connor's ball. Cameron Smith. Here is Sangare.
He could have 3, 4, 5, 6 players on him and he still won't get down.
Warrington. Good defense.
He has to take 3.
There. Here is O'Connor. O'Connor, short ball. Donaldson. Here is Cameron Smith. Smith to
Go!
turn, but couldn't get there.
Close but no cigar.
O'Connor now got his first try last season. Stopped just short. Drinkwater underneath him. Cameron Smith. Now then, here is Caesar. Caesar, long ball out wide to Lewis Roberts. Roberts. Ratchford with the tackle on him. Warrington doing their longest defensive stint of the game, I think, so far here. Here is Caesar once more. Can Leeds find a way through? Little short pass and it's into the hands of Matty Ashton.
Look, you said it there. It's the
That was a waste opportunity there.
that they had to defend, but they didn't look stressed at any point. They were stretched, yeah, but because they're winning their energy battle, because the possession is heavily in their favour, they're able to get where the ball is, deal with the throw, and then the Leeds Rhinos, when it's their turn to defend, because of the energy that they've expended.
Warrington penalty. What are you doing, Liam? More shite.
Leeds, they just, for me, there looks a lack of cohesion. You know, it looks very flash when you're going side to side, but no real penetration of the Warrington defence. And that just enabled Warrington just to hold their line, and deal with the play.
Paul Vaughan getting it correct.
At least I can say something that I said is actually happened. As soon as you bring Sangare on, he'll make a difference, and it looks like he's made a difference because he was the main factor in you getting up there.
Big effort tomorrow night, no doubt about it, because Lee Leopards are super.
Oh, just imagine them two in the set. Oh my god.
See it from 7:30 on Sky.
Oh my god. That'll be nearly about 40 stone in weight combined. Oh my god.
Davy Gardner might want to take the credit for the state he's in. I think he had a pretty good
Yeah, he's 18 stone.
and physical specimen to work with already, but yeah, all of them look fit. The skill set is good. Darryl Palmer and Sheridan have all done their work in the off-season. 14 weeks since the grand final, but it's been a 10-week pre-season of getting it right.
I like the way Warrington.
And Sam Lisso is 17 stone 5 pounds.
But when on attack, they've asked questions, they've used the ball, but they've done it with intent. You know, you look at the lines of the likes of Ben Curry, you know, hitting holes, that makes such a difference for the ball carriers like Williams and Drinkwater.
Well, they didn't use it with intent there because they.
Wow. So you got one player that weighs 17 stone, you got one player that weighs 18, and then you got McDonald who weighs 16 stone.
Not moving that comfortably by the look of things.
Having them 3 in a row together, no one will be getting through.
Lewis Roberts. Now that's a penalty.
I think there's a high tackle there. Warrington, while they're trying to deal
Oh yeah.
with the onrushing player. He's done okay, Lewis Roberts, hasn't he? He's carried the ball, he's looked a difficult player to stop.
And you've even said he's a nice bloke.
Centurions. We get to watch the new Lee side, the Lee Leopards. I know you're a big fan of the leopard print, Scully.
I'm told that Lewis Roberts, when he went back for the pre-season friendly against with Leeds, his family, of course, come from Leeds. So as he turned out in the Leeds colours, there was a slightly mixed reaction. We'll see Leeds tomorrow night, of course, as mentioned, against Salford. Here's Cameron Smith, and here is...
Come on, actually get some points on the board.
Here are Leeds trying desperately to get some points on the board at least. Well,
Yeah, have faith. Have faith.
in this second half,
It'll happen.
still 30 points to nil. Here's Cameron Smith, edging his way nearer that Warrington line. Opportunity for the Leeds Rhinos here. Jared O'Connor sizing the options up, and one of them is Austin. Austin to Alfred.
Hey! But have you seen their reaction to as soon as he scored? He thought, we're going to grab that ball and we are running straight to our end. What? Yeah. I like his reaction because he basically scored the try, didn't celebrate, and decided we're going to go and get ready for their kickoff. Because you still think you might still have a chance. See, as soon as you bring on the unit called Sangari, the team is actually playing better.
Jack Smith did take him on to agree with referee Liam Moore that Darrell Alford has got points on the board for the Leeds Rhinos.
Look at that big old unit.
Alford's making his debut, the former Castle player who got a career best
This guy kicks us on.
off the mark for his new club. And Reece Martin fit enough to attempt to tag on 2 more points.
Yeah.
Martin from the side.
Oh God, our kicker would never have scored that. He would have missed it in the knocking shop. He would have missed that. He would have missed it. It would have gone wide out of the stadium, and still would have landed on my head.
Well, there was a lot better movement.
Yeah.
The last couple of sets from Leeds. I was actually watching Richie Myler directing play on the short side, recognising that they had numbers. I thought Blake Costa was bombed it at first, to be honest. I thought the opportunity was for himself. Great finish from
At least Reece Martin can score a kick like that. Our kicker can't do that in the knocking shop.
Giving their supporters something to cheer about.
No, because our kicker said, oh no, oh yeah, we're not going to go and score it. Oh no, we're going to go and try and score a try against fucking Lee. Fuck off, Joe Farrell, Sheffield Eagle cunts. You remember that? You were laughing your head off.
That's not going to help, is it, Ash Hanley? He holds the ball out, doesn't know whether he's going to pass or keep hold, and he ends up just fumbling it. He knows he's frustrated with himself.
yeah, that's Sheffield Eagles, but Joe Farrell doesn't play for them anymore.
You see that in the first 2 carries of that set. That's how
Nah.
we
Nah.
never really not under pressure.
Oh.
That's kind of deflated the Leeds supporters.
It has, but I tell you what, it's the home crowd here that I'm more interested in.
We can say also you got a big unit, we got a big unit. That I can't even pronounce that guy's name until you told me that Jesse Lafay or whatever we got.
And I thought whether they won or lost this evening, Warrington had to look different, it had to feel different. Well, comprehend.
And he plays for Sheffield Eagles, which is literally about 2 or 3 miles away, or might be an hour away. That's good. So at least that there's a reason for it, but it's going to be good. Hopefully he's decent. He'll score as soon as he gets going. We'll be flying.
Won't want his side to allow Leeds to take some comfort away from this performance. Here is Ashton, almost sideways.
Oh great! Oh great!
Myler and Fussy Tua stopping his progress. Williams, bullet charging run from him. Sankare and Cameron Smith stopping his progress. Here is Williams now. Williams finds Harrison. Harrison bangs that ball down. And Warrington,
Oh great! Another try.
or has he grounded that one to the
It's like you said, you've got a good academy. Literally everybody wants to buy your youngsters. And we can vouch for, and one thing I can say to you, that we can vouch for that because we've took 3 of your youngsters. In fairness, so please don't. Oi! Please don't say that's not going to be a try. Oi! James Harrison, I thought he played for Leeds. Leeds United, because... No, but also there's a James Harrison in football that plays for Leeds. Ah, you get my joke. Whee! That's a bad... But at least I can say I got something that I said was going to happen, and it happened. You're not going to get nilled, and you're not got nilled.
He's confident he's going to get the best out of the big man. He's long, he's tall, he's rangy. He's got an offload, but what he's proved tonight is he's developing that power side of his game.
No, don't remind me.
As a physical specimen, but once you start to bulk out that body and he grows into it, he's going to be hard to handle. All elbows and knees, a bit reminiscent of a number 8 that's playing for St Helens tomorrow, Alex Warrington.
What a coincidence. I go and say something about a player and then he go and score. What a coincidence. Doesn't happen that often.
Come through. There are similarities, and I think what James brings is that threat with the pass as well. Sometimes that can take a bit of pressure off. The collision, and just that ability to run hard on pass.
Rashford on target again.
36-6, folks.
This has been for Warrington's Stephen Rashford's. In the build-up to this, you can see a nice...
I didn't expect this result.
Harrison, of course, the game is on Saturday, not Sunday. Please don't tune in on Sunday for the World Cup Challenge. It's on Saturday. Another short restart from Leeds, but Warrington deal with that. Minikin underneath it. Let's go down back to Jenna on the sidelines.
Yeah, Bill, it's clear that Darryl Powell's feeling confident. He's trying new combinations with Paul Vaughan on the bench. He's moved James Harrison and Joe Bullock to...
What have they done now?
In that loose forward position with Peter Matatia in the second row. It's clearly worked because Harrison has just crossed for a try.
It's only first game. Nothing to worry about. There's still a long way to go.
Warrington colours. And Leeds to be kicking themselves, but they got the try.
Don't forget, you were like this at the beginning of last season, and look how it nearly turned out.
With the ball in hand, there's a lot to work on for the Rhinos, but let's not beat about the bush. This man has been outstanding, and his teammates want to say...
Leeds United! Leeds United are doing even worse.
Too many times in 2022, but the Warrington
No!
won the first 3 games last year. And look how it ended up. Yeah, it was Darryl Clark with the kick. Myler trying to get out of trouble, does get out of trouble. Caught a stray arm there, I think, from Drinkwater. 2 former...
Oh my.
Leeds come up with another error right on their own try line.
Why would you do an error on your own try line?
Well, these are just basic fundamental errors.
Why would you do an error on your own try line?
Many different things as you want, but that's just basic, that's all it.
I think that's a massive confidence blow, isn't it? It's unforced errors. I think it's not your day. Talking about Warrington, one guy I want to give a big rap to as well is now back on the bench. I think it's Joe Bullock. I think he's had an outstanding game as well. He's run hard. He's a big athletic man. Very, very impressed. He's obviously had a great pre-season.
To be fair to Leeds, when you start the season with a game like this, you want your big guns out there, and they've got several of them.
Yeah.
Big guns missing.
Like my mate has been saying, most of their big guns are injured.
For another Warrington try, Alexi, of course, absent. Nenny McDonald, Bentley, Newman, all absent. They'd have made a big difference here tonight. Certainly.
Because literally most of the players that are injured are like powerhouse players. literally got strength, power, and everything else.
Curry playing the ball. Darryl Clark. Warrington just short with Thomas McKaylee going close. Quick hands. Here is Minikin, and he is over.
Oh.
Has he got that ball down? Liam Moore checks with his officials and the ball for another try.
Oh, try, folks.
And it's Greg Minikin, who has a tough season in 2022 with injury. Getting his chance here tonight and taking Warrington to 40 points now.
Wow, it's just getting worse and worse and worse by the minute. That guy needs to, your coach needs to really sort something out.
Great skill again from Warrington. Minikin coming on the back of just drink water. Nice handling, flying out the line, trying to solve it himself. Just got beat by the ball. Great strength there from Minikin to get the ball over the line.
It's funny you talked about Joe Bullock. Let's not underestimate the impact that the bench has made. Sam Cassiano, Danny Walker, and now Greg Minikin have all gone over the try line. So that bench, that rotation, keeping some of your races up your sleeve has been key tonight.
And I think the variation bars as well of the bench, the two big fellas in Cassiano and Bullock, the agility of Danny Walker, the skill from doing half.
Thank God he's off the fucking pitch, that cunt.
I think he's been outstanding. And then
Fucking Cassiano shite.
He's having the time of his life, Cassiano, singing along to all the songs, clapping away. They're gonna
I would get a buffer and I'll go and buff you both for it, you prick.
Darryl Powell's message will be don't get carried away. They've got a tough assignment next time out of Warrington up against the Huddersfield Giants, who many people are tipping to have a big season in 2023. As Rashford's
Jesus.
again, 42 points to 6. Leeds, what a game for them. At home to Hull FC. So it's Rowan Smith up against Uncle Tony's Hull FC.
How?
Gets ramped up each and every week, the Super League. Nobody saw this.
That's actually going to be quite good because it's fat. It will see who wins.
Warrington Wolves
It'll be interesting to see family rivalry.
this year. Another short restart.
I think that might. Did they face each other last season?
Friday, February the 24th.
I don't know if he was. Wow.
Against Hull FC, 7:30 Sky Sports Arena for that one. Will Hull feature this year? Will Tony Smith manage to turn them into challengers?
I will not say anything. So I was about to say he must have been shy as a manager then, but then you might have come back and say, how can he be shite? But as a manager, he must be shy because he got sacked.
In terms of the grand
That's what I'm saying. As a manager, he must have been a bad coach because he got the sack. But as a player, it's a completely different story because he might have been a good player.
and turning the ball over a few metres away from that Warrington try line.
Now we spoke before about the cohesion in this, so lack of cohesion.
Okay. I get confused when someone says, "Oh,
Looks like individuals trying to solve the problem themselves.
okay." It's weird because as soon as you say Hull FC, I said I know Hull FC, but I would go, wrong sport.
They've certainly got to work on for next week.
Yeah, because it gets confusing because you got OFC and then you got whole OFC, the football club.
Coming up to the last
So it gets very confusing for that.
of the game, and
Yeah, it's good.
are vulnerable in the last 10 minutes. Well, they were last season.
And England women's won 4-0 tonight.
Succeeded in that period of the game. They've come up with the error. There haven't been many of those from Warrington here tonight, but Minikin, I think it was, who coughed possession up there.
We're looking at the stats, many of them in favour of Warrington Wolves if they make mistakes.
But you'd be happy because they beat South Korea, they beat the Koreans.
Errors as opposed to 8 from the Leeds Rhinos. And the stat about the drop off in the last 10 minutes for these two sides.
Ah!
From Warrington,
What do they want to wind me up even more? 'Cause that bloke looks like a fucking twat.
Might not score, Bill. We're in the last 10 minutes. They will not capitulate. These were the two worst teams in the division, as you said.
Sangare!
Like that, the pass. There's a bit of friendly fire here. Danny Ward
French brute.
has big Sam Cassiano landing on top of
Set.
us up and running.
He goes a view from a guy who's from Toulouse. Even though he was born in. Hey!
With the try, debut try for the French international, Justin Sangare. And there you go, Barry.
Wow.
I didn't say we wouldn't concede. I just said that the focus and concentration. That's just a one-on-one miss tackle. Justin Sangare is a big man. He's got a big
So at least you're actually putting up a fight.
front of him. Be disappointed. Can't be grabbing shirts that close to the line.
No, I was in the process there of praising this Warrington defence and speed of line and clearly hold back, and that's something you cannot do. You can't have a passive tackle in your own line.
Can I say no more about anything I say?
Now then, Reece Martin line conversion. His last successful kick, that Daryl Alford's try that he converted, made it 38.
Oh, good.
A new Super League record. Super League, that is. This then for 39 to extend and hits the post. 38 in a row. And then Martin misses. Disappointment in the camp at the Rhinos here. The conversion hits the beans on toast.
Hits the beans on toast.
Not been there now. Plenty to work on. They've tried a lot of things in the pre-season, the Leeds Rhinos. Not
It hits the beans on toast.
to get some momentum through victories. Just establish some of those foundations. They haven't worked tonight. But that's not to say that we can't fix them up in the next couple of weeks. As you say, Hull FC at home is always a key fixture in the calendar.
Have it. Have it.
Coming up on Saturday morning, the big game for St Helens and their supporters as they go in search of
The guy's tough.
title. Penrith against St Helens, Saturday 10:50, arena and mix for that. Paul Sculthorpe will be watching that one. You know what it's all about in that World Club Challenge.
So excited, Bill. You know, it's seems to have been the outstanding team of Super League over the last 4 years, and what a challenge this is to
And that's Sangare for you.
of the NRL.
Paul Sculthorpe,
Sangare and Cassiano having an exchange.
7 in the Saints side, have won the World Club Challenge, both against Brisbane.
Both against Brisbane, Bill, against the teams that Seth couldn't beat. So we proved otherwise, and Morgan and Wello, you know, in his first meaningful fixture,
Harrison had no chance against Sangare.
can do the same. He's got
He-
experience as well of playing in those games.
There's a little bit of heat in put into this.
And Cassiano's just walked.
Big Justin Sangare is having an argument with Sam Cassiano.
Have it.
Like thunder meeting lightning. Tell you what, the insults were in French. You're talking about pre-season. There is one thing they did differently apparently. They set the players a task
This guy's a heart.
or tasks during the day. They
Get it, Sangare.
were tasks, and then in the evening they had to make a
Yeah.
presentation to their teammates about the tasks that they've been given. During the day, from 5 a.m. to
How can you tell?
They were without their phones. They had to hand their phones in at 5 in the morning. They didn't get them back until late in the evening. Can you imagine that? Telling somebody you can't have your phone for that length of time.
I'm going to try that with the kids tomorrow.
Exactly. Around the country, people will be saying, "We're doing that."
What's wrong? What's wrong with that player?
Betfred and Caesar on the receiving end.
Jesus Christ.
Well done, Liam Moore. It's not often you go through a game and you say that the referee has been a contributing factor. He's let it flow, let it breathe. And when there's been a few things to look at and to handle, I think he's handled them excellently.
to the last 5 minutes of this game, which has been a party for the Warrington supporters. Started with the Lathams and their set before the game. And we said the album they've got coming out, there's a knock on there, I think. The Warrington supporters saw that. Yeah, their album coming out in March, From Nothing to a Little Bit More. Well, I tell you what, the predecessor to that was How Beautiful Life Can Be. And it's certainly the case here tonight for the Warrington supporters, who possibly came here in a bit of trepidation after last season, up against a Leeds side that many people fancy will still be in the mix. But what a statement.
Come on, he's get some more points on the board.
Here's Cameron Smith, here's Caesar, here's Tetivano, here's Myler, here is Ash Hanley, and Minikin gets a hold of an ankle and stops his progress.
He's only young.
Caesar,
He's only young. Give him a chance.
crossfields, batted back. It's Lewis Roberts.
He is. He's only young. He's only about like 18.
He couldn't take it.
I think you've got to credit the scrambling defence of the Warrington players.
Well, yeah,
From edge to edge, you know, Minikin
yeah, but he's in a different. He's in a completely different league.
into the crossfield kick of Caesar. Just the effort, the intent to get there and stop the play. And I think that
But it's only first game.
last year.
We're not that harsh. You're not that harsh.
Talk about if we can have more of our shirts than theirs, we've got a good chance of dealing with it. Darryl Powell and Ryan Sheridan. Well, it's fair to say that 2022, we didn't see that side too many times. We've had to put the hard work in, we've had to go back and readdress some things. And on this evidence,
And you know what? Wow. And you bought him from Lee.
Be a special guest of Warrington, which is the case for former match official Frank Hawley, who is a special guest of the club this evening. Frank Hawley from Warrington, not in the best of health these days, but he was a touch judge, timekeeper, and match commissioner in his days. But he attended yesterday's captain's run as Warrington's guest, and he and his family are here this evening. As
Oh my God, they're just making mistake after mistake at Leeds now.
enjoyed this totally dominant Warrington performance, and Richie Myler's error there just summing up Leeds' fortunes here tonight.
he has had an absolute shocker. I can't remember Richie Myler playing so bad. Of course, he learned his trade as a halfback, but over the last few years with the Leeds Rhinos, he's really nailed down that fullback spot. Been solid under the high ball and been an extra ball player in the attacking shapes that Leeds Rhinos have thrown at their opposition. But you know what? I get the feeling Leeds Rhinos, they might as well start the coach now. Get out of here. It's been a bad job.
As you say, it just sums up their day. A lot of the talk, you know, about what Leeds will do this year, and a lot revolved around Richie Myler.
There's only one positive. You didn't get the nil.
Warrington to the last couple of minutes. Thomas McKaylee
And at least
thought about offloading that. There's Danny Walker. Here is Paul Vaughan. Vaughan bobs the ball back to Walker. Here is Drinkwater.
yep. And
Darryl Clark.
and your best player on the pitch has not even played the full game is, I would say, has been Sangara.
Tetivano and Cameron Smith there to bring him down as well. With jubilation on the terracing and in the stands here at the Halliwell Jones Stadium at this start.
Both of you lot against Hull, you actually can play a lot better. But you might play better because you're at home.
But a long way to go before that grand final on October the 14th. Slowly to his feet. Cassiano. Here is Ratchford. Fifth tackle.
And that guy, and will always and always and always is going to have this phrase of it. He is now going to be nicknamed Gandalf because of his fucking beard.
Crossfield kick and well claimed.
I'll get my shaver and I will shave it off.
That's the question. He was playing in the centre.
See how you like it?
Cassiano.
Richie Myler.
Yep. That's your nickname. That's your nickname. That's your nickname from now on, Cassiano. You're basically now going to be called Gandalf. And Sangari, I'm just going to nickname you Brock Lesnar. Just because you're a beast that you can run through and 3 players can't even take you down. Full time.
Salutes an opposition side who have dominated this game virtually from the word go.
Virtually from the moon.
Satisfying start to the season for Darryl Powell. Mind you, it was a satisfying start to last season, but look how that ended up. 11th in the table.
I mentioned that first 3 games went their way. You look at the relief of Ryan Sheridan and Darryl Powell at the end of the game. They know that all pre-season has been focused on.
But also, you got to accept that you also had some key players injured already at the start of the season.
To rethink, they'll have to readdress some stuff, sit down with the players, work out how to get the best.
Because you would have, you would have.
They've certainly done that in the first game. Well, Leeds lost their opening 3 rounds and won only one of their initial 10 League and Cup matches in 2022. They've still got to the ground. It's only round 1.
Nah, no one could be as shit as Wakefield. Their pitch is shite, and I play on that fucking pitch. It's the worst pitch I've ever seen in my fucking life. Apparently, but that, they're just waiting for planning permission. Full time and Warrington 42, Leeds Rhinos 10. At least it's not a nil, folks. For me. So like, subscribe, with the notification, get the post. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the game in Serie A, which will be stressful because it is Napoli's away game at Sassuolo, folks. Like, subscribe, with the notification, and peace.